another one. Show Speaks. How y'all doing out there? Hope everything alright. And definitely appreciate you for watching. You know what I'm saying? Before we get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get it as soon as I give it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss none of this dope content, right? Right. But like I say, man, how y'all doing out there? You know what I'm saying? Hope everything good, lovely. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain over here. You know, we keeping this shit going. District 1104, 702 Visions, Show Speaks, 31. So, you know, we rolling. I ain't stopping. So get used to your boy. And, you know, get comfortable, man. Enjoy yourself. I'm here. So, we're gonna get right into it, man. Okay. Woo! Alright, now this one been going on for too long. And each time I just bypass it. Like, you know what? I'm not talking about that shit. You know, I ain't gonna give that no attention. But for whatever reason, man, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett stays in the fucking like content world. Let's just say that. Not in the media, not in the news or nothing, but just in the content world, the entertainment industry, you know, that type of thing. I want to say for the last, what, no less than year and a half, 2 years, Jada just been, every time you look up, she's saying something crazy about Will or about Tupac or, you know, entanglement, you know, y'all remember that, you know, type shit. So, and they just ain't stopped, man. They ain't stopped. The slap on the stage with Chris Rock, you know, like, Will Smith and Jada has been at the top of the conversation for its trending topics for at least a year and a half, but I want to say about 2. And it just done got to the point where I gotta say something now. As bad as I don't even want to get this shit no light, cause I've been doing this for about a year now. You know, it's getting close to a year, about a year. You know, a little over a year or whatever. And I haven't talked about Will or Jada not one time. And today I just got to make an exception. So here we go. All right. Now, I briefly kind of just went over like some of the shit in the past or like within the last year or so. You know, just hit on a few things. You know, the entanglement with Alex Alsina. He was sick or something in a hospital, and apparently he cheated with Jada, you know, whatever. Then, you know, and I'm just naming like big things that, you know, it's been a lot of little shit, you know, here and there or just consistently, but I'm just naming the things that you can probably think of off the wham. At the, I don't know if it was the Oscars. Yeah, I think it was the Oscars. And Will Smith went on stage and supposedly slapped Chris Rock. Alright, so that shit was staged. A few award shows in the past, if you go back some years and years ago, that same monologue or skit was played out. You know, so this is Hollywood. Everything's fucking scripted. Like, this is the industry. So I say that to say this. It has to be some fucking reason why Jada is doing this. I don't know if their handlers or the elites are making them just stay in the news to make the masses look over here at them while they do some shit over here, cause we all know that's you know kind of how it go. And it ain't really been no new movies coming out, so they ain't been in no new movies. Hollywood been on strike. Actors Guild, all this stuff. No books. Basically what I'm saying is like a justification for all this might be because they got something coming, a new show coming out, a new video, new movie, you know, a new product, you know. But far as I'm concerned, that I know about, like, that ain't came to fruition. So all of this is just straight, it's just for straight talk and trending topics and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's an eyebrow raiser right there. I'm like, so they just doing this shit. Like, it ain't even nothing coming behind this shit. You know? So that's one thing. Alright? So the next thing is, of course, you know, Jada got the red table talk with her mom, and her daughter, and just random women that come on the show. Don't know if I seen a male on there, but I'm not gonna say a male hasn't been on there, but I just don't remember ever seeing one. But she's got this love affair with a quote unquote dead person for years and years and years and years. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. This is Jada Pinkett. You know, she's from Baltimore, you know, rough and rugged, you know, from the hood, of course, you know, or, you know, yeah, from the hood. She's, you know, she's down with the culture for sure. And wasn't nothing just handed to her, you know, wasn't nothing just given to her. I think she worked really hard to get all her acting gigs that she got, to build her name, you know, to be the Jada that she is now. Will Smith took her up here, but she was still Jada though, you know, before that. Low Down Dirty Shame, you know, and more movies than that, but you know, like, that's just a few of the ones before, you know, she, you know, linked up with Will. But Tupac, you know, they supposedly had some kind of fling or, you know, entanglement with each other back then, you know, and delusionally she's still holding on to that, or that's just part of the plan. See, I don't never take that off the table. These are actors in the entertainment business. If you don't trust shit, I don't blame you. You know, if you think everything is a setup, a script, or, you know, I don't blame you. You know, I understand. But some things just ain't as obvious as, you know, others. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she's said it all. She said Will Smith has a little dick and Tupac's is big. She said, what hasn't she said about Will Smith, her quote unquote husband? Like, she's just been on a tear humiliating the man. You know, for whatever reason, maybe Will cheated. I don't know. Maybe Will. I don't know what the fuck he did to get his girl to turn on him like that. But I think he's stuck though. You know, if a divorce was in the works, it would have been happened already. Trust. But for whatever reason, they probably stuck. She probably know a lot of his dirt, you know, cause to get to that level, you gotta do some dirt, you know. And Will Smith is on that level. So a lot of these women that marry these big names, you know, those women know what he doing, you know, or what he has to do to keep that spot. So, in knowing that, I don't blame a woman for not wanting that nigga no more. You know what I'm saying? For like, you know, I can't say nothing, but I can humiliate the fuck out of you though. I'm stuck with you, you stuck with me, and we don't like each other. This shit dead, and look, I'm just gonna attack you. I'm just gonna, you know, take your name from this high and bring it down as much as I can. And that just seems like what the aim is. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I never wanted to get this shit no light, but they just continue to be in a you know, trending topics. So of course I got something juicy, and of course it's all gonna correlate. Alright? Stay with me. Now, you got a lot of people like myself doing what I'm doing. You know, podcasting, you know, got their own media platforms or just outlets, period. So I'm pretty sure you guys know of Tasha K. If you don't know, she's the part 2 of Wendy Williams, basically. And in that game that you play, when you talk about folks, when you dig up dirt, when you go so hard attacking people and putting their business out there, it's a lot of heat, backlash, and a lot of, you know, disdain come with that. But I think Tasha K, she can't turn back. She can't tone it down. She can't, like, you know, bring her audience to another, you know, like, type of content that she do. She kind of gotta, just like Wendy Williams, like, once you make that the main thing, your main thing, attacking people far as their business, far as you know, airing them out, talking bad about them, and putting their dirt out there, like, you creating a lot of enemies, or enemies, if enemies is a strong word, but you creating a lot of dislike about yourself. Now the masses, you know, the people, you know, they gon' click on it and watch it and tune in because we want to hear this shit, or, you know, whatever. But for the person that's doing what I'm doing now, which is Tasha K, and now that I'm doing it, I can relate a little bit and tell you that you still gotta go out in these streets. You know, you still gotta, you know, live your life, you know. So, you know, it come with, you know, certain things come with certain territories, and that's just what it is. But Tasha K doing what she do, and she does it well. She's digging up the dirt, all the juice, all the tea, and she has attacked this Will Smith and Jada thing, and she got some good dirt. She got somebody close to him or them or the camp, family, whatever, and got a nice big confession out of him. But it ain't nothing new. Especially if you've been listening to me, I tell you, if you want to get to that level, you gotta get fucked in your ass. You gotta go suck some dick. You gotta go kill your mama or your cousin or your best friend. You know, you gotta do some shit, man. Like, it's just what it is. So, if you know that, you know that. If you don't, I'm sure you heard it. And when you hear this, maybe you'll believe it a little bit more, you know, a little bit more. And people ain't just saying this shit, you know. I get a lot of people be like, oh man, I don't believe that. Is that true, really, really, for real? Yes, motherfucker, yes. Like, the only person in denial is you. We got the internet. Like, you can go find this shit, man. But for those of you who don't believe, or, you know, quote unquote, ain't bought in, you naive or whatever, you know, I got a joint from Tasha K that might make you a believer. Now, she has a guy on her show. It's very, very close to Will Smith and Jada and you know, the family. I think he was I don't know if he was a manager or something like that, photographer, something. He was something to, you know, Will Smith, and they was good friends, you know, coming up. Maybe not, you know, when Will started to peak and shit, but from what he says, he clearly was around them for a nice amount of time, you know what I'm saying? And he shared a story with Tasha K, you know. It's very, very startling. Now, some of these people might be people that you like, and you know, like Will Smith, and it might be hard for you to believe certain things, you know, cause you know your third eye ain't open, or you're a part of some kind of cult that makes you turn a blind eye to shit, or act like, you know, things ain't happening, or you just flat out living under a rock, you know, whichever one. But the man said he walked in on Will having I'm trying to word this in a certain way, because you know YouTube got community guidelines, but he said he walked in on Will Smith and it was another guy, not a girl, it was another guy, you know, okay, and they were, you know, doing something they weren't supposed to do. I'm gonna just say that. Alright, now I'm gonna play the clip and y'all listen. I'm gonna let him tell it and I come back. People.
And then I saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin.
Okay.
Kind of fucked down. Like, I'm trying to find is like, this is unlike him, right? So, alright, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him. Murder. Like, murder. It was murder in there.
Okay. What did you do?
Alright. So you heard it. Now, he's very detailed. Not gonna play it all. But you pretty much heard him. He walked in. He was looking for Will everywhere. And he walked in on him. who found them first, and then when he walked in on them, they were having sex with each other. You know, male. Dwayne Martin is Tasha Campbell ex-husband. Now I know you know Tasha Campbell, light-skinned woman, My Wife and Kids with Damon, Gina from Martin with Martin Lawrence, House Party, you know, has a nice resume, you know, coming up. So we all know Gina, we all know Tasha Campbell, and her husband was Dwayne Martin. Dwayne Martin was also an actor or / comedian type of thing, and man, that's just one incident, you know. And even though it's disgusting, this is what you gotta do to be who, you know, you wanna be that. What you gotta do. Now, I've seen so many confessions from people saying this same shit he's saying about this same person and a lot more others. But we just gonna focus on this one. You heard what that fucking man said, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now, I'm pretty sure Jada knows this. She probably didn't catch him, or she probably ain't never seen him in the act. But she know how that man getting down. She know how that man getting down. This ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I even seen both of them on the boat. Will sitting down. He got a guy behind him giving him a massage or some shit. And he says, only a man knows what a man needs. And the camera went to Jada, and Jada looking at him like with such disgust on her face. You can read it. So just from that, she know what's going on. And maybe that's why she just humiliating them and emasculating them and just going the fuck off on them about this and that, you know. Clearly there's no love there. That is strictly a business relationship at this point, and probably for the majority of the relationship or the marriage. I doubt if they've seen each other or anything like that. So, and maybe she participated in such things. Maybe not. Maybe some swinger type shit. Who knows? Who knows? You know, when it comes to the industry. But I think that was real. Like, fuck. Like, Jada been already dogging you, and now one of your ex-friends come out and goes to Tasha K and confess that. That's bad. We're looking real bad, Will. You're looking real bad. But you know, this is the life you chose. If you remember Will's first movie, 6 Degrees of Separation, he was having sex with a white guy. You know, this is before Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know, Quincy Jones. You know, heard a lot about Quincy Jones. Tupac even told you about Quincy Jones. But yeah, man. This story kind of give me. I take it and I'm giving you 2 points. The point one is, this is what goes on in the industry. It's not nothing fucking new. Your biggest artists are doing that same shit. And I don't care who they is. You know what I'm saying? That's point number one. You know, for the people who, you know, just still ain't believing shit, you know, this is it. This is what goes down type shit. And point number 2 is, why is she even doing this? You know, like, it has to be some type of reason as to why their names keep getting brought up and they just keep humiliating each other. Even though Jada is talking bad about the man, it make you look even worse. You married him. You fucking married him. And you not divorced. Why haven't you left? You know, like, go be with Tupac. You know, like, wherever he's at. You know, maybe he's not dead. You know, so that's just real interesting. I had to tap in on that. You know, like I say, Tasha K, she really brings that type of, you know, dirt. You know, part 2 of Wendy Williams. And you know, y'all ponder on that and let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, man, last order of business, and I'm gonna try not to, you know, go too long on this topic, but each topic is correlating with each other. This is another, you know, sensitive topic, you know, on that same level. Okay, DJ Akademiks. I'm sure you guys know DJ Akademiks. Recently he's been going at it, or he went at it, or I don't know how this came about. I don't know how DJ Akademiks and this Saucy Santana person even gets linked together, but some kind of way they did. And of course Akademiks has a, you know, huge platform. He's up there, you know, far as this, you know, content, media, all that shit, and made a way for himself or whatnot, whatever. But this situation right here in particular, okay, this nigga was crying on his live stream, cause he goes live, cause he's crying cause Saucy Santana, which is like he, she, shim, whatever it is, whatever that calls that self, you know, I don't know. But Saucy Santana is a same gender relationship person. If you get what I'm trying to say, right? Cool. So Akademiks is not. He's heterosexual male. For the most part. I don't know. He might be a little sus. But for now, I'm going to say he's a heterosexual male. And Saucy Santana is a same gender relationship male. Okay? So anyway, he got on his live stream. This guy is crying, right? Crying. Literally crying. Cause he don't want to say nothing. He want to say some shit, but he can't say it cause community guidelines. The reason why I'm saying, I'm talking in code, you know, like I get where he's coming from. You know, you can't say what you just really want to say on these certain platforms, but regardless, you don't supposed to be fucking crying about it. So I don't get it. Like, you so mad that you can't say some specific words, but you can say a bunch of other shit. Like, you don't have to say that. You can say some other shit. But let me finish telling you what's going on, and then I got a point to make afterwards. So Saucy Santana told the man, look, let's box. You know, I think you a bitch, even though I'm a same gender relationship male, I'll still beat you. I'll still whoop your ass. Okay? And he said, if he win, DJ Akademiks gotta get them cheeks clapped. He gotta get them cheeks clapped. That's what Saucy Santana told him. And as hilarious as it is, the first thing come to mind is, okay, this is a different type of person. You know, like, we've all, I ain't gonna say we, I'm gonna say me. I've seen this guy go ballistic when he talks about women. From your Cardi B's to your Nicki Minaj's to your Erykah Badu's of the world. Like, it is countless of women that he has just attacked with no remorse. I mean, going hard. But you cry when a whatever that is, I'm not gonna call, I don't know what it is, but the name of that is Saucy Santana. So, but you cry when that, you know, comes at you, like, or, you know, when that comes up, nah, dude. No way. Like, if you can disrespect black women to the degree that you do on your platform, then nigga, you should have went the fuck off on whatever that is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to call it. You know, I know Saucy Santana is a personality. Is got a TV reality show, or is featured on one. Kinda in the mix, doing songs, or did a song, whatever the case, just on some Lil Nas X shit. I don't understand why you crying, my nigga, and you get so tough with the black women. Like, what's up with that? Even Dr. Umar had to chime in and be like, look, let's just squash this, cause I don't want to see a black man get his cheeks clapped. Funny. And that's funny as hell, but, you know, shout out to, you know, Dr. Umar, because he's been given a different energy, and not on the same tip like that he's been on. Like, I wouldn't have known Dr. Umar to even speak on some shit like this. He keeps it where he keeps it, but here lately he's been, you know, speaking on such things like that. But even he thought it was hilarious, you know what I'm saying? And I, for one, I don't condone going hard on my culture, male or female. Females in general, I can't go hard on that. I can't go hard on, you know, on a black woman like that. Now I can talk about something she did, as I have on my platform plenty of times. I've, you know, talked about black women, whether it's music, actress, talk show people, you know, stuff like that, you know. But I'm only stating facts, and I ain't name calling, and I ain't raising my voice, and I ain't speaking on a bunch of bullshit when I'm doing that, you know what I'm saying? And you don't seem like, first of all, you're from Jamaica, moved to New Jersey, cool. It ain't like you a dude that, you know, get black women. Like, I don't see you walking up to a black woman and, you know, speaking your 1-2, stepping, shooting your shot type shit. And I definitely don't see a woman approaching you like you, giving you choosing signals, or just trying to, you know, your name can garner that, but a regular you like myself, you know, I don't have a big name, I'm not a, you know, celeb or no shit, but trust and believe I can do that. You know, trust and believe that. Both ways. So usually when men don't like, the men that don't get women, they do shit like that. They have a deep down hatred for women because they never got women, you know, coming up. Or maybe women just dogged you, you know, like you not that, bro. So I understand. But that don't give you a right to, you know, bash the black women in the culture because you got a name in a platform, you know. Now you go hard on niggas too. You know, I can't say he just do it, you know, with, you know, why the black women though, you know. But at the time, I mean, but to each his own. He got a job to do, pays his bills. You know, when he does takes like that, when he does outbursts in a bunch of saying a bunch of outlandish shit like that, gets you ratings and views and shit like that. But just like I said with Tasha K, when you unleashing people's dirt and you doing this and saying that, putting people on the spot, putting people business out there like that, when you doing all that, that comes with a disdain, a certain dislike. You know, sitting here talking about other individuals is one thing. Talking about them in a disrespectful or non-professional or just a bad way, that's another. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody feel like that. I ain't condoning the cheeks clapping. You know, I don't. You know, I ain't on that. But a good fight for charity or, you know, for pay-per-view or just for the people, fucking right. Yeah, I'm with that. That's cool, I'm with that. You might be on the down low as well, like you real suspect, but I ain't gonna go there with you, my nigga. We do the same thing. You on your game, but I gotta call it how I see it. So, hopefully you tuned in all the way to this point. You know what I'm saying? Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you know, got something out of this episode. Topics were about same gender, you know, relationship type things, you know. In its own way, but the same. I try to coordinate everything. I try to be precise. Situations like that, and it came out how it came out, man. 702 Visions, District 1104. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification button, ring that bell so when I give it, you get it. Soon as I give it, you don't want to miss none of this. And once again, District 1104, 702 Visions, Show Speaks, we out.
You are now watching 702 Visions.
Shout out to y'all boys, man.